What's up, guys? Hey, Jared Beckstrand here, Doctor of Physical Therapy, ToneAndTitan.com. Today is all about the SI joint. We'll talk what it is, we'll talk about why you get pain there, and most importantly, I'm going to share my favorite self-adjustment technique that's going to help you to feel better. Let's get into those right now. All right, you guys. Hey, thank you so much for joining me today right here on Tone and Titan. I'm excited to be able to share some of this information with you guys. I hope it helps you out. If it does, of course, I would love if you hit that thumbs up button. Also, leave me a comment down below. Let me know your experience with some of these things that I'm sharing. Finally, if you haven't done so already, little red button down there in the corner, that's how you can subscribe to my channel, and thanks for doing that in advance. Okay, cool. Let's talk about your SI joint. What the heck is your SI joint? Your sacroiliac joint. So basically, it's right in your back. I've got my spine model right here to show you where it's at. This is our pelvic girdle right down here, or our pelvic ring, as it's sometimes called, because it is, in fact, a ring. It's made up of 3 bones. Now he's looking at you guys this way. You've got 2 on the side, so those are your big ones over here on the side. Those are called your iliums. This one in the back is kind of a triangle shape. That one is called your sacrum. Now, where those, let me make sure I'm in my camera, where those 2 joints, or where those 2 bones come together, I guess those 3 bones come together, your ilium is on either side. This is your sacrum right here. The joint, or the area where they meet, is called your sacroiliac joint, or your SI joint. So if I were to point it out on my body, basically, it's this wedge shape kind of right down here at the bottom of my vertebrae. This should not move. This should actually be a very stable structure. We want this to be a very stable ring that we can then build our vertebrae on top of. Where we run into pain is if movement has occurred right here. Now, movement can occur in a lot of different motions. So I typically see SI joint problems, happens a lot in pregnancy. Basically, baby has to pass through that opening right there, especially in the 3rd trimester. Your body starts to release hormones that are going to loosen that joint up. After pregnancy and after childbirth, it doesn't always go back together right where it should. That's one super common problem. Any trauma or any jolt to that area, so like a slip and fall or a car accident or things like that, are gonna exacerbate that area as well. So lots of causes, lots of potential injuries to this area. Now, SI joint pain can look very similar to low back pain just because it occurs right down low in that area. It can creep up into your lower back. It can also radiate down your leg. Typically, we don't see it going below the knee, but it can get down into your butt and into your hamstring. So if a patient walks into my clinic and if I diagnose this SI joint problem, I want to do basically 2 things with that person. We've got to put the SI joint back into place. We've got to realign that pelvis, and we've got to realign that bones into their natural neutral position again. And then we need to strengthen and stabilize the muscles around that joint so as to hold it into place even better. So this is going to be part 1 of a 2-part video series that I want to shoot on this SI joint. I'm going to show you how to put it in now, and then the second video in the series, check the description down below. I'll float it right up here. That will be home exercises to help you to keep your joint in place once we get it there. And so for the purposes of this video, let's show you how to put it into place. All right, so this SI joint adjustment is going to be what we call a muscle energy technique, simply meaning I'm going to use your muscles to help to put that back into place, to help to align it back into a neutral position again. You do need a couple of things for this. A ball. I've got a belt right here. It doesn't have to be a belt like this. It can be just like a normal belt with like a buckle and the holes that you can use. And then also, I've got a golf club because I like that. That works well. A broom or a mop or a dowel or even like a piece of PVC pipe will also work well for that part of this mobilization technique. And so those are the 3 things that you need. What I want to do is I want to talk you through it first, and then I'll run you through it real time. You guys can do it with me, okay? And so basically, once again, we're just going to fire all the muscles in and around the pelvis in hopes that that pulls it back into a normal position again. So you're going to lay down on your back. First thing we're going to do is grab our golf club, broom, mop, whatever it is that you guys have. It's going to go over one leg and under the other. So I just put that between my legs, and it's underneath my left leg, and it's on top of my right leg. Now, in this position, my hips are at a 90, my knees are at a 90, my hands are on the golf club. And what I'm going to do is push down with this leg. So this leg's trying to straighten out while I'm pushing up with this leg. So this leg's trying to come up towards my shoulder. I'm going to push, push, push. I'm going to hold that for about 3 to 5 seconds, and then I'm going to relax. And then I'm going to push, 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 and I'm going to hold that for 3 to 5 seconds, and then I'm going to relax. I'm going to do that 3 times. Then I'm going to go the other way with it. So now it's on top of my left leg. It's under my right knee. With my hands, I'm holding right here, and then I'm going to do just the opposite. This knee is going to come up towards my shoulder. That leg is going to try to straighten out that way. So then I'm going to push, 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 hold for 3 to 5 seconds, and then relax. Hold for 3 to 5 seconds, and then relax. You're going to perform that one 3 times. Okay, we'll get rid of that golf club. And so now the next thing that we're going to grab is our ball. And want to put your ball between your knees. Now, very simply, all you're going to do is try to fire our adductor muscles, our groin muscles. We're going to try to smash that ball. So 1, 2, 3, about 3 to 5 second hold, and then relax. And then we're going to repeat that one 3 times. So 1, 2, 3 to 5 second hold, and relax. And then we'll do that 3 times. Next step in this is going to be with your belt. I'm going to wrap this belt around my knees. So with this, again, you don't necessarily have to have a therapy belt like this, but I do want you to have something firm. Don't use the TheraBand. Don't use like those elastic loops to do this. I want it to be an isometric contraction. I want you to be able to push into it, but without it giving. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out there. So we're laying down, and now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push my legs apart. I'm trying to spread my knees into that band. Hold for, again, that 3 to 5 second count, and then relax. Push, hold for that 3 to 5 second count, and relax. And we're going to do that 3 times. And then, finally, the last muscle group that we want to fire is going to be your hip extensors. So to do that, the easiest thing to do is a bridge. You're going to squeeze your glutes. You're going to come up, and you're going to hold about 3 to 5 seconds, and then come right back down. Come up, hold 3 to 5 seconds, come right back down. Now, while I'm up in the top of that, I'm really trying to contract my glutes. I'm really trying to fire those muscles. I'm squeezing really hard while I'm up in the top of that contraction, and then come back down. And so that's what the entire muscle energy technique looks like. Let's run you through it real time. All right, first steps with your golf club, your broom, your mop, your dowel, your PVC, whatever it is that you've got. We're right here. I'm going to push down with left and up with right. So push and hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to switch that up. So now I'm going to go on top of my left leg, underneath my right. And let's do it again. So push and pull, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. Grab your ball. It's between your knees. We're going to smash it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then relax. Smash it. 3, 4, 5. And relax. One more time. Smash it. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then relax. Grab that belt as our next step. Around both of your knees. Lay down on your back. We're going to go out into the belt. 1, 2, 4, 5. Out again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And relax. Out into the belt one more time. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then relax. And then finally, it's just those bridges. So we're right here. Knees are bent. Contract the glutes. Lift the hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. Up again. 4, 5, and then the last time, up again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that's it right there, you guys. Again, that is what we would refer to as a muscle energy technique, meaning I'm using all the muscles around my pelvis to fire and to contract, but there's no movement, so hopefully the movement occurs in the SI joint to help to reseat it into its normal neutral position again. That's the whole goal of the muscle energy technique. Again, phase 1 is we want to put that joint back in its proper position, back in its proper alignment. Phase 2 would be to then perform some exercises that are going to help to strengthen and stabilize the muscles that are around that joint in order to keep it there. And so there you go, you guys. There is your self-adjustment or your self-mobilization for the SI joint. I really hope this helps you out. If it does, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button down below. Leave me a comment with your experience about it. I'd love to hear from you. Hey, thanks for watching this video today. If you haven't done so already, hit this circle button right down here to subscribe to Tone and Tighten here on YouTube. If you're looking for phase 2, those exercises for your SI joint, you can find those right over there. Down there, that's one more video that you guys might enjoy. Check that one out. And until next time, we'll see you again right here on Tone and Tighten.